This week, several of the players in the ethanol industry met in Des Moines, Iowa, to discuss the future of ethanol.
What is the right level of blend of ethanol? Is it 20%? Is it 15%? Is it 30%?
Up for discussion were several topics, including the distribution of E15, a mix of 15% ethanol and 85% unleaded gasoline, and the effect of the delay by the federal government on making a decision about major cuts to the renewable fuel standard. Jeff Lout, CEO of Poet, was the keynote speaker at the event.
And if we could just let the policy just stay in place as it was originally passed and allow companies like ours to go full speed ahead, we could do so much more good. And I think that's what's frustrating for me and for our team of people is we see so much possibilities that could be created if we could just get this uncertainty out of the way that the government keeps creating with the RFS.
Also, Lout thinks government support of advanced biofuels needs to remain in place, and he would like to see higher ethanol blends like E15 get their day in the sun.
They should want the same thing we want, which is the best thing for Americans, and let's let them have choice. And let's put our products side by side at the pump, and let's let Americans choose at the end of the day.
The ethanol and biodiesel industries were well represented, as well as a few groups that have supported the production of all fuels, but not necessarily federal renewable fuel mandates.
There's opportunities to get into the retail business
The American Petroleum Institute, a national trade association representing all aspects of the oil and natural gas industry, has consistently maintained it would like to see the RFS repealed, calling the policy unworkable. However, API members are stuck in the same line as ethanol producers, waiting for confirmation of any federal policy changes.
You know, refiners, obligated parties who are also importers, are being asked to comply with something that is 2 years old. You know, 2014. It hasn't. We don't know what numbers we're supposed to come out and you know, what our obligations are from that. We don't know what our numbers are for 2015, and that's not going to be told until a month before the end of the year.
And even in light of several studies to the contrary, API has only supported a limit on ethanol of E10 in late model cars.
The automobile manufacturers are the guys that will tell you whether or not they built the car for E10 or E15, and I'm going to trust those guys before I trust the EPA any day. That's what they do.
Debate over how much to blend into America's fuel supply and the amount of federal support needed to advance the industry will likely continue long after EPA makes a decision in November on changes to the renewable fuel standard. For Market to Market, I'm David Miller.